The Ripple buyback is a fact now. There's no doubt that it's about to happen, and it's about to unveil significantly quicker than we all imagined. Because not only is Ripple Labs, the company, actually buying XRP, in which this article states Ripple initiates massive buyback, retires nearly 1 billion XRP from circulating supply, but also the Federal Reserve has been a key player right now that has brought up this same exact idea, of buying back XRP, and in this case, the price of XRP may be surged to $18,356 per XRP. To which it cites right here that the Federal Reserve is showing interest in acquiring XRP as a global payment solution, with the potential for its value to reach between $12,000 to $22,000 per coin if it becomes widely adopted by central banks. Additionally, Google has proven that yes, the Federal Reserve does plan to take ownership of Rail XRP as a global payment solution. But this is only the start of today's video, as we had some breaking leaked reports. Yes, we're going to be unveiling it right in front of you, but before we get into that, let's announce our massive XRP giveaway. We're giving away up to $100 worth of XRP to every single person watching this video. All you're going to have to do is tap that like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on, share this video, and most importantly, you must sign up to Uphold using the link in the description and do a transaction. Now, this transaction could be a penny, $1, $10, any amount, but as long as you sign up and you do a transaction using the link in the description, you're going to get up to $100 worth of free XRP to fill your bag, and most importantly, it takes less than 5 minutes, and so I definitely recommend it. That being said, let's get right into it. I think it's quite clear that the Federal Reserve has really been eyeing XRP. In fact, the Federal Reserve just a couple weeks ago verified global utilization of XRP in accordance with their ISO 4217 standard, which was set to actually be implemented on December 31st of 2023, but ended up facing a delay. Basically, individuals are not able to utilize the XRP currency as a formalized currency after getting its regulatory approval, and now it has been placed among multiple other government currencies and currencies that have been issued by central banks, like the US dollar, the euro, GBP, so the Great British pound, and the Canadian dollar, and of course, multiple other different global worldwide used currencies. Additionally, significantly more information has revealed that the Federal Reserve is actually planning to utilize the XRP digital asset. In fact, Google right here states that QG advocated using a public chain like XRPL to build a sidechain. Of course, this being a government official. According to Kegi, this approach would enable the Federal Reserve's money to interact directly with private sector innovations and innovators, fostering collaboration and innovation. Again, only at the beginning, because Jeremy Powell, the chair of the United States Federal Reserve, announced that we are currently making significant investments in the development of new instant payment settlement systems in the United States of America. Just hear what he has to say.
We're also, as you know, investing heavily right now in building a new settlement system for instant payments in the U.S. It'll be the first such major expansion of our core payment system since the 1970s. We found the case for this quite compelling for consumers, businesses, and just ensuring that all financial institutions have access to the payment system.
What we've also seen lately is XRP price glitching. In fact, just recently, XRP price glitched to over $22 million on Coinbase, one of the most prominent exchanges, revealing that there could be a supply shock that is happening on the back end, and really what we're seeing on the front is market manipulation and purposefully the price being reduced. That's not all, because we're seeing actually even Ripple as a company expand and the utilization of XRP expand as well. In this article, in this tweet right here, Ripple partners with the New Zealand Federal Reserve for the creation of a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger, similar to the one that they made with the Republic of Palau that was backed by the US dollar, but again, a stablecoin CBDC on the XRPL. And as we talk about price glitches, volume, and the XRP ledger, this token, the Crypto Trading Fund token, is one that you have to look at, because the Crypto Trading Fund token is the first ever XRPL token that allows you to generate passive income. Yes, if you want to earn passive income just by holding your XRP, you want to get yourself into some CTF tokens. Now, of course, Crypto Trading Fund token is like Bitcoin at $1. It's dirt cheap, has very little supply, and due to massive demand, well, millionaires will be made. I'll tell you guys right here that we talked about this just a couple days ago when we talked about the breakout formation pattern, and confirmation has revealed right now that we are going to get that massive breakout. In fact, Jack the Rippler, prominent analyst, over 200,000 followers, posted right here that the XRP price glitched to $5,700 So 5,700 was a price list that occurred for XRP. But the crazy thing is that the crypto trading fund token, or CTF, on the XRP ledger could actually bump from 30 cents to $267 without a price glitch after launch. They have a total supply of 120 million tokens, and the supply shock is imminent. Of course, this is what we're looking at, the crypto trading fund token. And while I also see that exact pattern, guys, the breakout formation, supply shock, resulting in a massive boom in the price of CTF. In fact, it's actually up already 54% right now, but when we look at it, we are looking at a green candle. Yes, we are a massive one, something similar to this, that's going to take the CTF token, specifically once the breakout, the two lines intersect, from 30 cents or 28 cents now at the dip, all the way to 270. And I can firmly say this as I own CTF token. Like, I've been gradually buying. I bought in at 24 cents, 26, and I've just been continuously buying. We did have that retracement as well. I was buying at 33 cents. So I'm telling you guys, this coin is a moneymaker right here, at least in my personal opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should always do your own research. But I'm accumulating. Not only am I earning passive income, meaning it doesn't matter whether it becomes 270 in a day or a week, because I'm making money every single time while I sleep, but at the same time the value is rising, and because it has only 120 million supply, guys, this is nothing. To put this into correlation, right, you see XRP here at 52 cents with 100 billion XRP in total supply, has about 6 million holders, but when you look at CTF token, there's only about 1,400 holders, total supply is only 120 million, and if you look at the price, you know, XRP is 52 cents, CTF is almost 30 cents, guys, we see the money right here. This is the money. This is the golden gem. And the best part about it is it's on the XRPL. Like right here, even on the XRP ledger, you can see that it's up 6%. So it's doing a great price action. People are making money and they're earning passive income in the process. Now, I am a bit sick today, so you guys probably noticed. But for convenience, I will go ahead and link you the CTF token website down below. If you want to get earning passive income, you can get right into it. Of course, buy CTF and begin earning passive income. And at the same time, the price rises so you make money. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice, and always do your own research. But it's very simple. You want to just click buy CTF token, buy on the Polygon chain. It'll bring you to this page where you can then buy, you know, Matic, and of course you swap your Matic into the crypto trading fund token.
That could be resolved in a variety of ways, but it could also be resolved in regulation coming in over the top. We know it's imminent, though, right? So when I say imminent, I would be surprised if a quarter from now we're really still embroiled in the SEC lawsuit, because I think the state of affairs throughout the world is such that we're going to need a solution like an XRP for liquidity purposes sooner rather than later. So the question is then, okay, we've magically resolved it. Where does the price go? It's easy to project that it's a double-digit number. So, you know, I think it immediately shoots up to a $10, potentially $20. The wild card to me is that there is actually a deal to be done among the central banks and governments to basically have XRP work as the world's bridge currency, a neutral asset that could be traded between the central banks to move a specific type of fiat to another type of fiat. If that's what occurs, it's back to what we were discussing earlier. It's got to cover kind of all the money. And I think you're looking at a range that XRP would settle on agreement. So this would happen instantaneously, somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000 a coin. And our lives will be, you know, maybe the same, maybe different. I don't know. Probably a little different.
So you guys heard it loud and clear. Jimmy Valley, managing director of Vail Hill Capital, thinks that XRP could be worth between $10,000 and $35,000 per coin after regulation and after it's determined to be the world's bridge currency. And while we wait for this number, it's sometimes to get a good reminder that tells you that XRP's value is truly in the thousands of dollars. For me personally, it's my XRP coin with case that you guys can get on metalcrypto.com, which I'll link in the description. If you do use that link, you will get 10% off. But it comes in gold and or silver. It's really nice. It comes in a case and it's absolutely fantastic. You can also get your Ripple XRP cap or your no style Ripple XRP coin with case, whatever you guys would like. Again, all on metalcrypto.com. And I say this because it serves as a great reminder to tell you that yes, maybe XRP's value is currently 54 cents or 50 cents right now, but when I first got into it, I bought into it because of the technology, because I knew XRP would facilitate trillions of dollars, and for it to reach $1,000, $2,000, or even $5,000 per XRP when facilitating $1.2 quadrillion? Well, it's very likely. So yeah, make sure you guys do check out MetalCrypto.com and get your own personalized Metal Crypto coin. That being said, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on, share this video, and don't forget to sign up on Uphold, do a transaction to get up to $100 worth of free XRP as well. And again, follow me on Twitter. We're almost 30,000 followers, getting there, so let's keep on following. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Again, everything will be linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace.